Day 2 of the Peru Great Divide, and the adventure finally begins. Out here, you're at the mercy of the Andes. Adventure has its rewards, heart-stopping views, and that rush you just can't explain. But adventure always comes at a price. Sudden temperature drops, tricky off-road sections, fuel stops far and few in between, conditions that change without warning. For us though, it's a price worth paying. This is exactly why we came here after all.
Morning. I've just got out the tent for a pee, and I thought I'd check to see what temperature it was, and I'll show you on the bike because the bike shows it. There you go, -9. Camping at -9. I thought it was a bit cold last night. And do you know what the funny thing was, is when we went to bed, I said to Hayley, do you know what, I don't think it's going to be that cold tonight. But look at these colours. What a place in the morning. Let's go see Hayley. Oh, how are you, Hayley?
I felt like I was awake all night, but because we went to bed so early, I think I've got a sufficient amount of sleep. So I don't think I'm like super tired. So I just heard you say -9.
Yeah, -9.
So it's bloody cold.
Yeah, we've just, since we woke up about 45 minutes ago, we've just been cuddling up in bed, just trying to keep warm. I've misplaced my gloves, so I've got my socks on my hands, another pair of socks. We've had a little cup of tea because we had the flask boiled from last night, so that was a bit of a godsend, wasn't it? But this is actually the highest elevation camp spot that we've ever done. So we're at 4,348 meters. So it's the highest place we've ever camped, and it's also the coldest because it was -9. So we broke 2 records for ourselves last night. All right, let's get a few things out in the sun and warm up.
It's a nice little seat.
That's that.
It's a nice little seat.
Yeah, who needs camping chairs? This is perfect.
So what are you making for breakfast?
So we got some granola and what are they called?
Raisins.
Raisins, sorry.
Or they might be dry cranberries, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and a little bit of yogurt to go on it. It was yogurt.
Oh no.
I think the ice, the frost has got to it. Maybe that needs a little bit more thawing out. Everything's thawing out nicely now. The tent's drying out. It's nice and warm in the sun, but we still got our little thermal reactor blankets on. What a little spot for breakfast. I think this needs a stir.
Maybe once it's in the bowl.
I don't know if it'll go out of the bowl. Watch. Oh, some of it is actually.
Oh, very little.
And then
Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's
a bit
all right.
clumpy.
It's a bit clunky.
Oh, that's sweet. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
Right, moment of truth. Let's try it out.
we both just said then just how happy we are that we've been camping, and we've really been missing it. We haven't really camped since, I'd say probably like consecutively, probably since northern Argentina. Bolivia, there's two reasons really that we didn't camp in Bolivia. Firstly, there isn't actually that many places those tracks that we were doing, there's not many opportunities or any opportunities for you to get off those tracks and to go wild camping. There's also not any paid campgrounds that we came across anyway. So it was difficult to try and find. And then secondly, because it was such tough travel, camping just didn't really cross our minds that much when we were there. So now we're in Peru, and you know, it's a lot easier. There's more supermarkets which you can buy your own food, so you can do camping and cook and that sort of thing. We're both feeling a lot better. That definitely helps with
the bodies feel better, the stomachs feel better, and then your mindset changes as well.
Yeah,
you're just happier, you're more willing to do these things. So yeah, we're happy again. We're very happy again.
Yeah,
we're just having a little bit of a moment of appreciation sitting here.
We're keen for camping again, aren't we?
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes today anyway. But I'd like to do that again.
You all set, Hayley?
All set.
All right, let's get back to the road. What a great little campsite.
So nice to be camping again.
I feel like we've got our camping and travel mojo back.
Yeah.
A little bit. All right, back on track.
Back on the purple line. Let's go.
It just got a bit better again, didn't it?
Yeah. This is so much fun.
How good is this?
This is so much fun. This is brilliant. What an adventure.
We're going up through these rocks as well.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That is incredible.
Fuel is a concern of ours now. My bike's showing I've got 1 bar. Hayley, you just had a little look at the map, didn't you?
Yeah. The issue we have with these GPX files is that it's really hard to determine. You can't just simply add like petrol station and ensure that it's going to stick.
Yeah, on your route.
On the route. So I've scrapped the GPX file for now, because obviously petrol is a priority. We do have petrol, where does it say? 15 k's, half an hour drive. And it's around there.
That way. Okay.
So
let's keep going.
I do think the GPX file is taking us that way anyway. So
sweet.
But I can't say that with 100% certainty. Yeah, we can turn right here, can't we?
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of a hole there. All right, let's go find some fuel.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Oh, oh wow. What I love about these tracks is like there's no one on them.
Apart from that car that's in front of us.
Yeah, but like apart from that, like there's no tourists. It's like a little hidden gem. Right, so we're making our way down the hill and we can see a little town at the very bottom, so we think that is where we can get fuel. Well, we're hoping that's where you can get fuel. And there's lots and lots of twisty turns going down here, and they're all very sandy. Ooh, town's just there, so we're not too far. Where the hell is that woman walking to? Oh, there's nothing up there, darling. Oh, it's a bit rutty. It's hard to see as well, isn't it, with the shadows?
Yeah, the shadows and the light, they're not favourable to riding and seeing all the little dips, are they? So is this the town that your map said there was fuel?
Don't think so.
Okay, that's good, because I'd be worried if it was. It doesn't look like there's a fuel station here. And that's the end of that town.
Okay. I don't think it's that one, because on my map it said it was about 15 k's away, and I don't think that was 15 k's.
No, I don't think so either.
So I think it's further on.
I have just lost my back brake. There's nothing there. It's going all the way down.
Really?
Yeah, might have boiled it coming down those twisties. No, there's nothing at all. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I think I just overworked that a little bit. Needs a little bit of time to cool down. Let's take a quick look at that brake. It's going all the way down and hitting on here. Let's do a little test. Yep, that looks pretty warm. Let's try that again. Yep. She's boiling.
Do you think you have left your foot on the brake accidentally?
Nah. Just I was just riding it a little bit too much. Coming down through some of those twisties.
Anything to worry about?
No, it'd be sweet. We'll get to town, let it cool down. If it's not fixed after that, then we'll start worrying. But for now, nah. Front brake only. Slow it down a little bit.
We are just getting into a town now. Now on the map it says that there aren't any petrol stations here. So I think the next thing we have to do is just find a local and ask them to see if there's any petrol sold here in this town, and if there's not, where the nearest one is, because we're down to 2 bars now.
Oh, I'm well into 1 bar, I am, Hayley.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm on 2, Matt's on 1, so we're
at the point where we need it soon.
Yeah.
We don't really want to go riding off into the mountains to do another couple of 100 k's or whatever without finding some. Here we go. Let's see how I get on speaking to this guy. Hola, señor. Lo siento, yo no hablas español. Yo necesito gasolina. ¿Dónde está? Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Sí. Muy bien. Gracias.
Gracias.
So I think he said up here on the right.
Vende gasolina a petrol. Doesn't look very open though. We're one step closer.
Yeah.
It's just it's whether they're in. Oh, they've got a little doorbell.
Yeah, I'll just try ringing it. See if anyone comes. I'll take my helmet off so I look a little bit more approachable.
You look more scary without your helmet on. Not having much luck here.
Oh, good.
Maybe ask this lad. Oh, he's gonna call.
Oh, bless you.
I feel like that's happened a lot in Peru.
Yeah.
It's like that you knock, and then there's no one then, and then the neighbour looks out of the window, and they're like, "Don't worry, I'll give him a call."
Yeah.
East.
Okay.
¿Eh? No. ¿Qué es eso? Ah,
Gracias.
Gracias.
ok.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Serían 40 soles. 40.
40. That's 15, isn't it? Or 50. Yeah.
No, that's 40.
40.
40. Yes. Okay, this lovely guy came and got us some fuel. We've stuck about 5 litres in each bike. We're good to go again. Gracias.
Buen viaje.
Ciao.
Right, so we filled up. Well, how much did you say that was?
About 5 litres each.
Got me up to 4 bars from 2.
Yeah, same. I'm up to 4 bars now. There's plenty. We'll stop at that next town and fill everything up. Fill the main tanks, the auxiliary tank, and then the cooker stove fuel can as well.
So I think that's about 35 k's away. So hopefully there is actually a petrol station there. Otherwise we'll just have to do what we just
Do
did.
the same again, yeah. It all works out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when people are so helpful and friendly here. Like those guys point us in the right direction, and then there was the guy that was next door, and he rang the guy that had the petrol. He came and helped us out. That's the first time I put purple fuel in my bike though.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a little bit.
I was a bit nervous.
Yeah, maybe I should have got the little filter out for it, but oh well, we've done that. That little stop for fuel is actually beneficial because it's given my back brake time to cool down while we were waiting for that guy to come, and I've got a back brake again, so she's back working perfectly. I'll just have to bear that in mind, not to overuse that so much when we're coming down all these twisty hills. Hola, ¿este abierto?
No, está cerrado. Cerrado. Cerrado.
Oh, we can go round. Muy grande. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to fit through that gap. Let's go and have a look. Gracias.
Gracias.
I don't understand how this one is chained shut.
Is it a padlock?
It's padlock, yeah. Where are all those vehicles going then?
How big's that gap?
We might get through there, Hayley. Shall I give it a go?
I think let's try your bike first because it's wider.
Yeah.
And at least if yours gets through, then
We'll get through. We'll take the bags off if we can't get through. Oh, I think we'll be alright.
okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sweet. You'll be alright. Just nice and steady on that front brake. Just creep it down.
Sorry, bags, if this hits you. And off I go.
Yay! No problem. Oh, Hayley. There's a nasty little corner. You okay?
Yeah, I jumped off. Like I said earlier, just before that happened, I said, Matt, I think I need to, once we get to this town, just have a rest, because I can tell my concentration is is starting to go. When was that? 2 minutes ago?
2 minutes ago maximum, yeah.
And then
Well, you've proved it now.
yeah, to be fair, this
It's not a very nice little corner.
it's not a nice little corner.
Shall we?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry, darling.
That's all good. Do you want to have a little break?
We're very near. We're 10 k's from town,
Okay.
so I'd like to get there.
All right,
Eat
let's
some
just.
food, and because I'm hungry.
Well, let's just keep the concentration.
Yeah.
And go steady.
I've dropped my bike twice, 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row.
Like recently, I'm not having a crash. It's more just me dropping it, which is good because at least I can eject. Like I can prepare.
Hit the eject button.
Like when you crash, it's a lot less.
You're a passenger, yeah.
You don't really can't really prepare as much. Actually, we've got less than 10 k's. I think we've got about 7.
Oh, even better.
Sadly, the town marked on a map turned out to be a moving target. We descended into the twisties, the air getting hotter with every metre we lost in altitude. After nearly 40 minutes to cover just 10 kilometres, it became painfully clear that our maps on this trail were as good as useless. No town, nothing. And with every metre we descended, the last drops of my concentration just slipped away. Matt came to the rescue, helping me get the bike down from the steep hill and down beside the river to cool down.
We're at 2,200 metres, so we've descended over 2,000 metres today. But the biggest thing is the temperature. So the temperature now is 33 degrees. When we started this morning, it was -9. That's 42 degrees difference. And it's warm. We've just got down here. Hayley's just peeled off under the tree there to get some shade. I'm gonna have some water, have a little break. I might even dip my feet in the water. What a day. What a place.
So we've been here, I've been under this tree trying to cool down for the past 20 minutes or so. Matt's gone in the water. I probably should have done that, but I just couldn't be bothered to get all my stuff off, to be honest. So I found some shade under a tree, stuffed my face with some nuts and some raisins, and drank a load of water. So feel a bit better. Definitely feeling tired, and yeah, because we've been off road the whole day, it just kind of takes it out of you a little bit. So it's 3:30 now. We're gonna try and aim for this town that I thought was 35 k's away since we topped up with fuel, but that's not the case. I think with this GPX file, it's just making my navigation app just go all funny. I don't know why. So I don't know how far or how long it was going to take to get to this town. To get down to this lovely river, there was quite a steep off-road section which I didn't end up riding because mentally I wasn't prepared. So Matt had to ride down, and even after a rest, I'm still not really mentally ready to do that. So he is being an absolute angel, and he's going to do that for me. So yeah, I can't imagine. I'm a little bit nervous because we looked at the map and there's lots of squiggly lines before we get to this town, which implies that we are probably going to be going back up. Very similar sort of trail as what we've just done then, but going up. So I need to like mentally gear myself for that because we've still got quite a bit to go. So yeah, get my game face on. Ugh.
You'll be alright. It's all good.
I know. Let's get the stuff on the bike and just keep pushing.